squad goalioles. I feel good this morning, but I feel good every morning. You guys already know that. All right, let me get something in the air real quick. Bing! Got me a lighter, and I'm about to spark something up. Moosey is in the house. What's up, boy? Get a bong rip for Moosey. You're. Oh. JJ in the house. Grand Rising, JJ. Robakaratondo. Tu stai a talenta. Yep. So y'all, woof. I was looking at some shit this morning. I don't know what made me think of it, but did you guys know that there's okay? There are 600. Leave it. Damn. Did you guys know? That's it. Did you guys know that there are 683 prisons in China as of 2018? Did you know there are 211 pretrial facilities in Russia? They won't tell you how many prisons are in Africa. Now, in the U.S., listen to the U.S. Now, you guys heard that there's 683 in China, 211 in Russia. They won't tell you how many is in Africa. Now, in the U.S., there's 1,566 straight prisons, 98 federal prisons, 3,116 local jails, 1,323 juvenile facilities, and 181 immigration detentions. You know, and we're not the biggest country. Who the fuck ever thought of making money from prison? Who thought of that shit, man? Who thought of making money from prison? It's fucking stupid, man. It's so dumb because you can literally get rich if you own a prison. Just open a prison up, make it a private prison and shit. Attach it to your state, and there you go. You get $300 a day plus for each inmate. $300 a day plus for each inmate. So for each inmate, we probably spend about maybe $30 a day on them. $30 a day for each inmate. But yet they're giving us $300 a day for each inmate. And then you know, if they have a disaster, like a disaster in the prisons, don't you know the police get disaster pay? They get extra pay for that shit. That's why they always try to have some shit going on in the prisons. You know what I'm saying? If they have some shit going on, man, they get disaster pay. Like if there's a riot going on, disaster pay. It's crazy. Grand Rising champ. That's right, Anthony. Shit. Free bands. Put that with the rest. It doesn't make sense to me that I own a country, or I have a country, and I want to make sure my citizens stay locked up. Remember I said this here yesterday to you guys? If the police are not here to serve and protect the public, what in the fuck are they here for? What are they here for? What do we need them for if they're not here to protect and serve the public? Because apparently someone has told the police that they don't work for the public, that they don't work for us. Somebody's told them that shit. That's all they're here for, man. It's just to harass the public. That's all they're here for. And it seems like you don't have to know the law to be a police officer. You do not have to know the law. That's fucking crazy, man. That's ridiculous. It's so, you should have to get a degree. You should have to go to college and get a fucking degree to be an officer. There is no way I'm going to give you a license to kill, put a gun in your hand, and all you got to do is complete, what, 3 to 6 months of some training? No way. I think that only police officers should only come from the military. That's what I think. You should only be able to be a police officer after you've done a tour in the military. You know, when you got some military training and shit, you know, because I'm assuming that the military teaches you far better with a weapon. You know, how to connect your mind with your weapon. You know what I'm saying? How to have those two working together. Because apparently the police do not have that connection with the weapon in the mind, because they can't think when they have a gun. There's no thinking. It's just pop, 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 pop. That's it. There's no thinking. They don't give a fuck who's on the other side of this bullet. They don't give a shit, man. So did you guys hear that there's some type of fire going on in Canada, and it's and it has poisonous gas lingering as far down as the Carolinas? Are you fucking serious? What are they burning now? I don't know, Molly. I think today I'll have a kale salad. No, today I'll have a black bean and rice burrito and a kale salad. That's all I'll have today. And some beer. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, they're saying try not to breathe it in. If people got asthma or elderly or children, it's affecting them harder. So here we go, poison in the air again. Oh, you caught that, huh, Anthony? Let's poison the air some more. I just don't know what the end game is. It doesn't make sense to me. You terrorize the citizens. You're effectively unaliving people with gases, with the shit in the food, with the jab. They're doing all of this shit, man, and it's like, for what? Just unalive everybody. Just send a bomb up and just unalive everybody. Just go ahead and end it all. What the fuck is the point? What's the point? Why are we dragging this on, man? We're just dragging it on and dragging it on. See how much fuckery we can get out the people. It's so weird. You know what the weird is? What's weird is that we literally make money. How do you make money, but then try to get it back from the people? You make it. You print it. You literally create and make the money, but yet we want you guys to give it back to us. Come on. All I'm trying to do is just get y'all's money. Come on, give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. Give me the money. Here, I give it to you, and then give it back, give it back, give it back. Come on, give it back. What the fuck kind of shit is that? Don't it, Anthony? It damn sure do. It feels like something's going on. I don't know what it is. I just wish we'd hurry up and get on with it. You know what I'm saying? Let's just get on with it, man. Whatever you're going to do, let's just get on with it. Let's go. At least we know if you guys get on with it or let's go, at least we know what to do from that point. I think we need a reset. And the only way to reset is to go back to the way it was. You know, like way back in the day and shit, before all the fuckery, all the bullshit went on. And how could we do that? The only way to do that, man, is we had to get rid of everything, all the technology. You had to start the fuck over, man. We had to start over. Just start over. Shit. It's crazy. I wish we could just fucking just wipe the slate clean, like Clear off the whole planet, knock all the buildings down, all the houses, all the businesses, everything. Just knock it all down, man. And then say, all right, y'all, we're starting over. Nobody's in charge. Do we need somebody in charge? We don't? All right, nobody's in charge. Everybody do what you want to do. Something, man. I know that sounds crazy, y'all, but it's got to be better than the shit that we're going through. I don't feel like that's the problem, though, champ. It could be, but I personally don't feel like that's the problem. Because you got to realize, man, before technology, we was all dumbed down. We was all just didn't care about shit. You know, wasn't really worried about nothing before technology. Shit, you couldn't even, if you thought about your friend, you had to walk down to his house and get him. You know what I'm saying? So there wasn't really. But when technology came, everybody started opening their eyes. Everybody started paying attention. Now information is being fucking passed freely through technology. Technology, I think, I feel like I agree with you somewhat, champ. I feel like technology is a blessing and a curse at the same time. Yeah, I've noticed that before sometimes too. I made a video, that's on every social media. I made a video on TikTok, and it was talking about a whole bunch of real shit, man. And I uploaded it, and then when I went back to look at it again, the video was doing that shit. So I was like, oh hell no, y'all motherfuckers don't want to hear shit I got to say, huh? Yeah, 24. It's kind of like that. It is a double-edged sword because with like let's just use the cell phone. With the cell phone, we can connect with people. You know, we can do all types of shit. I can talk to you. We can do videos. We can talk to anybody across the planet, man. But also with this cell phone, they're monitoring everything you're doing. They got your passwords. They got your bank account. They got everything that you say to everybody. You know, so it's like you said, it's like a double-edged sword, man. It's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. We got 10 people in here and 3 thumbs up. Come on, y'all. Let me get them thumbs up, please. It probably is more closely monitored than any other platform because it's the most popular platform. Sorry about that, puppy. Watch out. There you go. Come on. You go out. Go ahead. Go ahead. You go out. Come on. Good bow, buddy. Good bow. That's such a good boy. Yes, you're a good boy. You're such a good boy, King. You're a good boy. Good puppy lumpies. Lumpy puppies. Good lumpy puppy loos. That's the puppy lumpy there with your big head. Big head, pumpy lumpy. Pumpy lumpy. Okay, that's enough love. All right, sit there. You're going to get baked. I told you, stay there. You're going to get baked. Oh. I don't know, JJ. I don't know. I personally don't believe in I don't believe in anything as good luck or bad luck. I don't think there's no such thing. You know, I don't know. The natives believe a lot of things is good luck, man. Especially if a white owl. Man, I remember we was driving one day and a white owl flew across the fucking, flew in front of me. My wife was like, "Oh, that's good luck." I'm like, "How is that? How?" I don't believe you create your own luck. I believe you create your own destiny. Everything that happens to you, I believe that you created it. Now, I don't think that it's luck, but you know, the shit you do, you created it. Somehow, somewhere down the line, you created it. And the things that happen to you, you may not have created that in this lifetime. The shit may have happened in a lifetime down the road. You know what I'm saying? It might have happened like 3 lifetimes ago. You might have did some good shit, and now it's happening. You know what I'm saying? Now it's coming to you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's not lucky. It's not lucky finding money, man. How is that lucky? Because you found a piece of paper on the ground? I can't see it as being lucky. I mean, it's cool. It's cool when you find money on the ground. But perhaps you manifested that because you needed it. I know that every time that I found money on the ground, I needed it. Like one night, I was walking from my parents' house in Maryland. Can't remember where I was going. I know I wasn't staying with my parents. I think I had a hotel room. No, I think I was homeless, tell you the truth. But I don't remember being homeless in Maryland. Anyway, I was walking down the street and I was hungry. I was hungry as shit, man. I ain't have no money. I'm starving. I'm like, damn, this is some old bullshit, man. And I felt something run across me. Like, it's pitch black outside. Like, it's dark. There's no street lights, nothing. And I felt something run in front of me. Like, I could feel it. Like, if you hold your hand in front of your face like this, you can feel your breath on your hand. You know what I'm saying? I felt something run in front of me that close. Like, I felt my breath off of it. Whatever it was, it ran in front of me that close. As soon as it ran in front of me, it was like, I don't know what it was. Something said, look down. I looked down. It was a $10 bill on the ground. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. You think finding 3K in your bank account was luck? Maybe it was fate. Maybe it was designed to happen like that. Maybe the creator knows that you need that. Maybe the creator knows that you wanted that. Could be a whole bunch of things, man. Yeah, that was some crazy shit. That tripped me out when that happened, because I wanted to say it scared me, but it didn't scare me like that. It startled me. Because whatever it was right in front of me. Like, that close. Like if you do your hand like this, you don't even have to make a sound. You don't even have to breathe on it. You can feel it, like the presence of it in front of your face. And that's how it was. Whatever it was just went in front of me that quick. And I was like, and I looked down. I don't even know why I looked down. And the weird thing about it, you guys, you remember I told you that it was pitch black outside? It's pitch black outside. So how am I to see the $10 bill on the ground? Hey, Todd, what does creator mean? What does creator mean? Now, if you know what creator mean, what does the creator mean? That's the only creator. Who is the creator of all things? Do you not believe in God? Exactly. Exactly. The creator. That's what the natives call him, the creator. See, because there's so much, Todd, there's so much fuckery afoot that I can't believe what they're saying about God. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe that they literally tell me that there's only one God. Yet Jesus is God, and God is God, and the Holy Spirit is God too. So that's 3 of them, isn't it? But yet you're telling me there's only one. And then you tell me that God is a perfect God. Perfect God. I understand that, and I believe he's perfect. That God is perfect. But yet, on the next page, you're going to tell me he's a jealous God. If he's jealous, would that make you not perfect? And what would you be jealous over? I created everything. What am I jealous over? See what I'm saying? So I can't believe when they tell me that this is God's name, I can't believe that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we're going to call him Yahweh, or we're going to call him Jesus, or we're going to call him God. So I just simply nix all that in the bud and call him the creator of all things, man. Because I'm not going for that, oh, let's call him Yahweh. Because I might be saying, oh, thank you, Yahweh, and come down to the end, and Yahweh was the devil or something, or Yahweh didn't exist, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I can't wholeheartedly believe that somebody knows God's name. You know what I'm saying? Who would that be? And And who are you that God would come tell you his name? You know what I'm saying? Who came up with the idea that Yahweh is God's name? You know, when I was a child, when I was young, I never once in the scene in the Bible where it said his name was Yahweh. Never once seen that in the Bible, but now in the Bible, all of a sudden his name is Yahweh. And how is this Jesus when we know for a fact that J's did not exist back then? So how is this Jesus? They tell you not to worship any false idols. But here goes this Jesus, and we want you to worship him. And even in the Bible, according to their Bible, Jesus says, don't pray to me, pray to the Father who's in heaven. See, they never said that, Yeshua. They never said that when I was coming up. I've heard it, but they've never said it. You know, and I know Yeshua means Joshua, though. That's what Yeshua means, Joshua. So, where are they getting this from again? So how do they come up with Jesus out of Joshua? Because Yeshua definitely means Joshua. Okay. So Yeshua is not Joseph. See now, and here lies the problem. What? No, Yeshua means Joshua, man. I think Joseph is Yosef. I think it's Yosef. Anyway, apart from that, man, it's just all the things that. Now, I had no idea. I had no doubt that the Bible is good text. It's a good way. It's a good way to live your life. It's good to read it. You know, it has good things in it. Like, it's a proper way to live your life, to be good and kind to people. You know what I'm saying? That's what I get from reading the Bible. But people want to take it literally. You know what I'm saying? They want to take it so literally, like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, well, God, the creator, was never born. He just is, just was, just always has been. You know what I'm saying? The creator just always has been. It's like, when you read the Bible, have you ever heard of a person in the Bible called Melchizedek? In the Bible, it even says in the order of Melchizedek. It even says that Melchizedek was allegedly higher than Jesus. He was the highest priest. Melchizedek was the priest of the highest order. Yeah, he was the priest of the highest order, but Melchizedek has no origins. He has no family, he has no parents, wasn't born, nor did he die. So who was Melchizedek? They're so vague about this Melchizedek. You know, I'm sure that in the original text of the Bible, like the real Bible, the Dead Sea Scrolls, I'm pretty sure they tell you who Melchizedek was. Because for you to say that Melchizedek was a priest in the highest order and Jesus had to go to him, and that he wasn't born, nor did he die, nor did he have any family, who the hell was this? There was not one person that I know that wasn't born. There's not one person that I know that didn't die. There's not one person I know that don't have family. They may not have family anymore, but they had family before. So it's been said, I've heard that Jesus is not the one to worship. Now, I'm not trying to spread any blasphemous things. I'm just telling you what I heard. They're saying that Jesus is not the one to worship, that he's actually the bad guy. And that's how the Christians have convinced us to worship the bad guy. Now, isn't that weird? Wouldn't that be messed up? Wouldn't that be messed up? But that seems like something that the bad guy would do. Would they say Satan's greatest thing was convincing the world that he didn't exist? Now, wouldn't that be some shit? If he convinced everybody that he was the savior, that he was Jesus, wouldn't it be some shit? So then why do they say that Jesus is God? Christianity came out of some evil need to control people shit. That's what Christianity came out of. What's up, Rose? How you feeling? He was given all the power of the Father. So Jesus is the Son of God, allegedly the Son of God. I too am the Son of God. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of regurgitated bullcrap when people talk to me about the Bible. I feel like, Todd, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I want to hear everything you got to say because I love talking about the topic. But it's just, I think people need to open their minds and use their heads. You know, it's like, I understand that there's a such thing as faith, but I can't blindly follow anything just because you say follow this. And not only that, from my understanding, Jesus did not exist until the colonizers came to Africa. Not only that, did you know that there is about 20 other people that were born on December 25th from a virgin mother who also did miracles and forgave people of their sins? Do you know there's about 20 other people and they all predate Jesus? They're all before Jesus, all of them. I got a book in there, man, that says that has all their names, man. All the deities that are before Jesus, all of them. And they were all born on December 25th. They were all born of a virgin mother. They all did miracles. They all cured people of their illnesses. You know what I'm saying? So I think that they got the idea in the story Jesus from one of these other deities that are spoken of. That's what I think. Oh yeah. And all the people, all the 20 people that I said, all of them died and rose from the dead. All of them. Every last single one of them. Every last single one of them. And champ, nobody was calling anybody white before 1600 because white people wasn't here before 1600. Todd, all of them rose from the dead. All of them. Every last single one of them. No, Todd, all of them. All the deities that I told you about, all of them rose from the dead. In 3 days. All of them. Every last single one of them that I'm just telling you about now. I got it in the book, man. It's written in the book. All the deities that all the criteria fits. They took everything from these other people. They have exactly the same amount of proof. Exactly. And do you know that proof is only brought about? No, not proof. Facts are only made by everybody agreeing on the same thing. See what I'm saying? So if you tell a lie enough, pretty soon it's accepted as fact. Case in point, black people had slaves. If you tell that enough, people are going to start accepting that as fact when it's absolutely unequivocally not true. Wait a minute. So I don't know if you guys have heard of this book before, or this person. This person is David Icke. His name is David Icke. In the book is called The Greatest Secrets. Now in this book, they tell you everything about everything. And the things that they tell you about, they write down on the opposite page, yes. They write down, it's ICKE. They write down on the opposite page where he got the information from, who he talked to get this information, where they got that information from, how that information came about. You know what I'm saying? He's got it written all down here. They even talk about remember Princess Diana, how she died. They talk about that. They talk about the pyramids, how the pyramid scheme, how the pyramid, not the pyramid scheme, how the pyramid is built, like the elites are at the top, and you know how it goes all the way down to the presidents, the governors, and then us and all this other crazy shit. They tell you how you know, what do they call it? The inner earth. You know how they say there's an inner earth? They tell you how the inner earth was, how he believes that the inner earth was created. All the shit, man. I mean, it's a really in-depth book. And at first when I started reading, I was like, man, this is some bullshit. But then he started talking about how he came up with all this information, where he got the information from, how the information was sourced, where you can look it up and how you can find it. They talk about the fucking the aliens, the fucking reptilian people, how far they go back, all the shit, man. Now, as far as that, they talk about the Bible thing, and I'm not going to read all of it. I'm not even going to read none of it, but they talk about how the Bible became about, how they came up with Jesus. They came up with a whole bunch of stuff. Grand Rising. Yeah, I mean, it's when people tell me things, you got to have something. You got to have something to back that up. You can't just tell me that you got to believe in this and that's that, because they tell me to believe in the Bible, and if I don't believe in the Bible, then I'm going to this place to burn for eternity. If I don't find out who this person is that I'm supposed to be worshiping, then I'm going to burn forever. If I don't worship this person, then I'm going to burn forever. If I blaspheme against this, I'm going to burn forever. If I don't go give money in the church, then I'm going to burn forever. This is an all-loving God. This God is the creator's just love. He's all love. So and we're supposed to look at him like this is our father. We even call him our father. The creator of all things is our father. So if we're looking at him as our father, then that means that we're the child. Do you think that as a parent, would you get so mad at your child that you would want your child to suffer for the rest of his days? Would you want your child to suffer just because he didn't listen to you? Your child didn't listen to you, so I want you to suffer for the rest of your days. It says it in the Bible. You can't tell me that he doesn't want it. It says it in the Bible. It says it in the Bible, man, that you're going to burn forever, for eternity. Eternity. This is what God wants. God wants one of his children to burn for eternity. I don't care how you try to sugarcoat or how you try to make it sound good. That's what it says in the Bible. If he didn't want it, it wouldn't happen. So am I an angel that sinned? So why then am I going to hell? I know I'm not going to hell because there's no such thing as hell, but why then am I going to hell? It doesn't make sense. In every explanation is regurgitated bullshit. And this is how and if you don't believe in it, then you don't have no faith. They even made up a word for it. It's called faith. You got to have faith, son. You got to blindly believe in what the fuck I'm telling you to believe in. And we call it faith. And if you don't believe in it, you're going to go somewhere and burn forever. You won't have no water. You just burn forever. The fire is unquenchable. It'll never go out. You're going to burn for eternity because you didn't believe in God. Because you didn't pray to God. I'm not questioning God, but I'm just saying, why wouldn't he just make us to praise him? Just here, I'm gonna make these people, you all praise me. Praise me, that's it, just praise me. Just create us to praise you, that's all. Because the consequences of not praising you is ridiculous. Of course they would say that, man. Of course they would say that. But think about it. Think about the words that you just said. Think about the words you just said, man. That is complete and utter bullshit. If God doesn't want me to go to hell, why would I be going to hell? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. I don't want to light this lighter. I do not want to light this lighter. I don't want to light it. I don't want to light the lighter. It makes no sense. If I don't want something, if I'm in complete control of it, I'm in complete control of this lighter. I do not want this lighter to fall. Whatever, I don't care what this lighter wants. I don't want it to fall. Do you think it's going to fall? No, the lighter's not going to fall because I don't want it to. I don't want it to fall. So you can't tell me that God does not want us to go to hell. If he doesn't want us to go to hell, then the lighter would not fall. How can I'm sitting up here and I'm God and I don't want you to go to hell, but you're going to hell. But I don't want you to. I don't want you to, but you're going. What's the they got some eloquent shit of why they tell you what the difference between the Old and New Testament is. But from my comprehension, the difference between the Old and New Testament is some new shit that they made up. That's all it is. It's some new shit they made. Hey, you know what? Hey, let's put some extra people in the Bible. Somebody come up with a name. Peter. Let's come up with Peter. What, somebody got another name? Got another name? Got another name? Paul? That's good. Let's get off the P's now. Let's come up with another name, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's just and Todd, I'm vested in this conversation with you. I'm 100% invested in this conversation with you, Todd. I love it. Thank you so much. Christopher, who the fuck is that? Who the hell is that? That was a pedophile that was going from country to country trying to steal children's. That's what he was doing. Hey Todd, it's time for you know what it's time for? Bong Rippers. Yeah. You already knew it, didn't you? You knew it. That one's not gonna hurt. No, that's weak. I don't know what just happened. Look how weak that was. No, you're the man. Hey, champ, guess what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go in the bank and discover some money. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in there and discover a couple $1,000. See what they say about that. I'm gonna go in there and just discover some shit. I'm gonna go to the car lot and discover me a new car. Hey, jump in the car, start that bitch up. Where you going? I discovered this. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I discovered this car. The car had the keys in it. I discovered it. Looking ass. Right on. I just stop that scratching. Stop it. Stop it. I didn't say come over here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm a robot. Shit. Oh, I didn't even see the bowl over there. Bowl Rippers looking ass. But you guys, this is an awesome, awesome, awesome book, though, you guys. You guys have got to get a chance to read this, man. Oh, my God. The impact of science upon society. That when the techniques of mind control had been perfected, every government that was in charge of education for more than one generation would be able to control its subjects securely without any need of armies or policemen. That is what education is doing to our children today. Did y'all hear that? It said the impact of science upon society, that when the techniques of mind control had been perfected, every government that was in charge of education for more than one generation would be able to control its subjects securely without any need for armies or policemen. That is what education is doing to our children today. Wow. Crazy shit, y'all. Crazy shit. They're trying to make it to where people are so easily controlled. That is saying to me that they're trying to make it to where people are so easily controlled that they won't need armies or police. And it's also saying to me that they're using the army and police to control people. Crazy, man, crazy. You know, they say that we asked to come here. I don't think I can go for that, you guys. Well, I can go for it because I can see us asking to come here if we didn't know anything about this place. That's probably why they say our memories are all wiped every time we come back here. Because if you remembered this place, man, you wouldn't come back. You wouldn't want to come back. Would you want to come back? Let's say that when you die, as soon, imagine this is death, y'all. Death is just like this. Imagine as soon as you die, okay, you die. And as soon as you take your last breath, you take a new breath somewhere else. Now, isn't that some shit? It's like as soon as you lay down and take your last breath, you wake up somewhere else like, oh shit. Oh shit. So now, when you wake up somewhere else, if you could remember this experience that you had while you was in this avatar, when you get to this other place, if you can remember it, would you come back? Would you come back if you can remember all the fuckery that happened here? I wouldn't come back to this motherfucker, man. So that's why I believe that they say, I don't know if they do it or not, but they say they wipe your memories. When I talk about history and shit, y'all, I'm just doing the same thing that everybody else is doing, regurgitating some bullshit that somebody else done said, man. That's why I always tell you all whether I believe it or not. And most of the time, if I'm talking about history, I don't believe that shit, man. I'm just talking about the shit just to tell y'all how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's nothing anybody can tell me. I got in a discussion or argument with somebody over the last couple days, man, about black people owning slaves, man. This motherfucker gonna tell me that all these different people own slaves, and it's a fact. He said it's a fact that the Irish and other people, other white people, and that black people own slaves too. It's a fact. I said, how is that a fact? He said, what I'm saying is not a fact, but what he's saying is a fact. I said, how is it a fact? Just because some people wrote it down in a fucking book, it makes it a fact. It wasn't written in any books when I was a kid. So just because they write it in a book now it's a fact. Man, open your fucking mind, man. Use your head. Exactly, Todd. Exactly. That's why when people ask me, hey, man, do you believe the earth is round or flat? I don't give a shit, man. I don't know. Logic tells me that it's round, but I don't give a shit. I don't care. What's that information going to prove to me? Okay, let's say it's flat. What does that do for me? Okay, let's say it's round. What does that do for me? And they always try to talk about this shit that, well, if it was round, how come there's people like if it's round, how come there's people on the bottom and they're not falling off? That's got to be one of the dumbest questions I've ever heard. How come if like people in Australia or China, whatever's under us, how come they're not falling off? It's not even about gravity. It's not even about gravity. Gravity has something to do with it, but it's not even about that. We're in space. Do you know that in space there's no up and there's no down? So who's to say that we're not on the bottom? Who's to say that they're not on top? There's no up and there's no down. What says that we're on the top? What are we basing this on? There's no up and down in space, man. I mean, it's just, I mean, think about it yourself, man. For me to, now follow me now, for me to determine, this is some smooth shit here. For me to determine whether something is up or down, I have to determine what it's in, the edges of it. You know what I'm saying? There has to be boundaries for me to know if something's up or down. Like if there's a square here, there has to be say there's a square and there's a dot in the middle. Okay, I have the edges of this to know whether it's up or down. But there's no edges on space. There's nothing there. So what's up and what's down? You don't know what's up or down. I'm just saying. Hell no, man. Now that is some bullshit, Todd. That is some bullshit. Why would we be spinning at 24,000 miles an hour? Why would we be spinning at all? So now the whole idea is that we're supposed to be spinning and dropping at the same time. This is the way we're supposed to be going. And as we're spinning, all these other planets is supposed to be rotating around us as we're dropping. Get the fuck out of here. Are you serious? Who measured the speed? Oh, what's up, little PA? Who measured the speed that we're doing 24,000 miles per hour? Is these the same people that measured the distance of the sun from the planet Earth? 98 million miles. Fuck out of here, man. Who measured that shit? For me to measure an object, I have to go from this point to this point, meaning I have to go to the object. So somebody had to go to the sun to measure the distance from the sun. Don't tell me that mathematics did it. Then you had to go that distance or know that distance to be able to multiply that distance to come up with a distance. It's just no. Yeah, that's what they say. Now, I'm pretty sure that there is some type of equation that they've come up with that can measure your speed, but to measure the speed of light and then to call it a light year. So it would take you 1 year traveling at the speed of light to make it to this point. And now they're telling us that there's planets that are like 1,000 light years away, 1,000,000 light years away. How the fuck do you know that? How do you know that? If we cannot travel at the speed of light, how can you tell me that something is a light year away? How can you tell me that you was traveling at the speed of light and it took you a year to get there? That dog is on his job. That nigga, he handling his business. I don't believe it either, Anthony. I don't call you crazy. There's absolutely no such thing as fucking dinosaurs. How do you think that we coexisted with dinosaurs? And who the fuck was here to see a dinosaur and go, hey, that's a dinosaur? That is a Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's been in that book right there. I think it's in this book. It said that the dinosaurs that they have in the museum are actually whale bones. They said that they're whale bones connected in a way to look like dinosaurs, to look like a living thing. Like, oh, this is a dinosaur. It's David Icke, and the name of the book is The Biggest Secret. It has, I mean, once you start reading it, man, you're gonna be like, damn, what the hell? Where'd that come from? They talk about all the people that are in charge, all the families that are in charge, like the Rockefellers. They name all of them. And they name, not only do they name all the families, they name their whole lineage. He names the whole lineage of their family, where they came from. You know what I'm saying? Where all the Rockefellers came from, where the Weinsteins came from. They're pretty big in the thing too. And there's some names in there that you'd be like, damn, I didn't even know about that shit. It's a book telling about everything, Lil PA. It talks about everything you could think of, man. All the shit that the government ain't telling you. You know what I'm saying? And it's a book by David Icke. And his name is spelled I-K-E-I-C. It's I-C-K-E. There's a picture of him. And damn, it's everything, man. AI talks about the origins of the Bible. Jesus talks about the Pope. Shit, I don't even know what it said something about Princess Di. You remember when she allegedly went through the tunnel and she got in an accident and she died? She never even went through that tunnel. There was something that happened before Because they showed the pictures of the tunnel at the exact time that she got in that accident and her car was not in that tunnel. Princess Diana goes back to one of the goddesses, and this was some biblical shit that happened when they allegedly offed Princess Diana. It was some biblical shit. It was crazy. Princess Diana goes back to like biblical times. They talk about all that, man. They talk about all the fucking all the species of aliens. See, and then right here he has his sources of where he got all the shit from, all his information. He catalogs the sources of where he got the information from. So it's not just telling you some shit and here believe this. They talk about, look, this title here, where have all the children gone? They talk about everything, man. Where they done took the kids, what they doing to the kids, who's eating the kids, what they saying about the kids, all the shit, man. They talk about the hollow earth, the black sun. They talked about the sun, how the moon is a spaceship, and how he proved that it was, and how the moon got here. And the weird thing about is that allegedly all the planets are rotating, right? Allegedly all the planets are rotating. This is how we move through space. All the planets are rotating. Why the fuck isn't the moon rotating? How come we only see one side of the moon? We only see one side. The dark side is never shown to us, you guys. We never see the dark side of the moon. Isn't that crazy? If it's supposed to be rotating and we're rotating too, why can't we never see the other side of the moon? The moon is always facing us. When it's going around us, it's always facing us. It's always facing us. When it's going around us, it's always facing us, y'all. Always facing us. We never see this side of it. Isn't that some shit? Yeah, well, you know what? Here, would this be a weird ass concept, you guys? Follow me now. Suppose that we are all the fallen angels and we were cast down here, which is hell. And we are all trying to get back in God's good graces to get back to where he's at. Wouldn't it be something? Because look how everybody's acting down here, man. Wouldn't that make you think that they're all fallen angels? What if we are the fallen angels, you guys? That would be crazy, wouldn't it? They wiped our memories because we're the fallen angels. We was up there disobeying God, so we got cast down to hell, this is hell. Yeah, I thought about that before, man. That shit is like... Now, wouldn't it be something as soon as I thought about it and said it, I disappeared? Like, poof. Nigga, you found the key. Our souls are absolutely eternal. Absolutely. No, we got 19 people in here and only 8 thumbs up. If you one of the 11 folks that don't got your thumbs up, do me a favor, y'all. Put your thumbs up for me. I don't know why he be doing that, man. There's absolutely nobody in the living room. I don't know if he's looking at his reflection or what the hell's going on. Ain't that some shit fresh? Wouldn't that make you go, Yeah. That's some shit to make you think. 21 people and only 9 thumbs up. Hey, King, out. 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 I said, out. God, why do I gotta do this? Why do I gotta pick something up? You better sneeze, you son of a biscuit eating bastard. Now come here, you got some stuff in your eyes. Come here. Got eye boogers, man. Get your eye boogers out of there. Yeah. Feel better now? Ain't no dog of mine gonna have no eye boogers. Well, you ain't my dog, but you know what I'm saying. You my dog for now. Yeah? They absolutely do, Todd. I think that I think that my wife. I know it sounds weird, but I think that my wife is in contact with off-worlders. You know what I'm saying? Because like I told you, like the people that I seen, like the one dude that I seen, y'all, the one dude I told you that was like 10 feet tall, and he disappeared as soon as I seen him. That's not like no spirit or nothing, man. That's an off-worlder. I think that's like alien or some shit. That's the vibe that I get from him, man. And I've seen him before. And like I told you, I seen my wife, you guys, when I was laying there one day. I was laying there like this on the couch, and right through here, I could see her. And remember, I told you that I'm looking at my wife. I'm acting like I'm asleep, but I'm looking at her through my legs, and her whole fucking mouth went up like this, and her eyes got like fucking huge, man. Her whole mouth was up like this, and all I seen was jagged teeth, like her mouth was up here, and her eyes were black. And then she like looked over at me. And when she looked over at me, her face went back to normal, and I closed my eyes, and I was like, okay, okay, okay. I didn't know how to. I didn't know how to take that. It was some weird shit, you guys. It really was. I think that I think my biggest thing that I want people to do is just think about everything, question everything, man. Don't just blindly accept shit just because it's been said before, man. You know, if you ask people, why do you believe in God? A lot of people say they don't know. A lot of people say because their parents did, because their parents got them into it. It'll be interesting the answers that you get from people when you ask them why they believe in God. You know, very rarely you hear, you know, because he's the creator of all things, he's my creator. You know, I am to worship him. He created me, shit. It's like my parents, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate my parents. Weird shit, huh, y'all? 19 people and 9 thumbs ups. If you're one of the 10 people, give me a thumbs up. Bong, rippers, rip, rip, the bong, baby, bong. Rippers, rip, rip, the bong, baby. Believe it or not, Anthony, your higher power has saved you more times than that. Your higher power has saved you more times than I couldn't logically sit here and say that there is no creator of all things. When you look at people, you see the awesomeness of them. Look at somebody's eyes, man. I mean, really look at their eyes. You know, think about how the eye works. Think about how the ears work. Think about how you feel things, about how you walk. Do you know how heavy your fucking head is, man? Imagine how your head is just perfectly balanced on your shoulders. Your head is heavy as shit, man. A human head is heavy as fuck, man. I don't know how many pounds it is, but it's heavy as fuck. It shouldn't be able to be sitting up here like this on a skinny ass neck like this. Be holding. We should be like this. It's so awesome, man. You know what I'm saying? How a child's tooth falls out and another one's replaced by. You know what I'm saying? It's you can't honestly think that we just happen to be here or that we evolved into this. The brain, you're right. The left and right hemisphere of the brain, the veins running through your body, man, everything, breathing, how your heart continuously beats without a battery. You know what I'm saying? It's baffling, man, how some people are talented and some people are super smart. You know what I'm saying? Everything. There's no way that some shit exploded and blew up and formed this planet and we came from a single cell amoeba that evolved into a monkey that evolved into a Homo sapien to now the title of humans is not Homo sapien. It's Homo sapien sapien. Don't ask me why they call it Homo sapien sapien, but that's what it is now. It's Homo sapien sapien. I believe your dog has a soul too. I believe that all animals have soul. That's why I don't eat them. Know what I mean? I don't know what the smoke on. I got a bowl, a bong, and a vaporizer. Oh, it's time to quit too. I don't know, man. I don't know, Anthony. I don't even know why they say it twice. That's supposed to be what a human is, a Homo sapien. A Homo sapien sapien. I don't know, man. Some super smart physicist dude said now that they call it Homo sapien sapien. I was like, why would you say it twice? I just seen a video with Rick Ross washing his car, and P. Diddy was standing beside him talking to the camera, talking about, yeah, we do this, huh, Mr. Ross? We do this. He said, this is such and such a car wash. He said, this is the body boy. He said, this is the body boy car wash. I said, the body boy car wash? Nigga, do you know what a body boy is? Do you know what a body boy is? Moosey, tell him what the body boy is. I said, is P. Diddy coming out the closet? And Rick Ross walked around the car and agreed with him. Yeah, yeah. I'm like, a body boy. Body boy is gay, homosexual. That's a body boy. I'm like, wow, P. Diddy, you just said it. We had the body boy car wash. Nigga, I know what that mean. I'm not too sure if chickens have souls. And the reason why I say that is because a chicken was created. A chicken was created by, well, it still may have a soul just because it was crossbred between two African jungle fowls. I didn't think about that. Well, maybe it does. Perhaps it does have a soul. I don't eat it anyway. P. Diddy is really weird, man. I don't know what. Maybe that's what money does to you. I don't know, but it seemed like he didn't address the shit that was going on. You know, if you come tell me that I done tried to unalive somebody like Jamie Foxx, if you come say, if I start hearing those rumors, oh, I'm finna address that shit quick, fast, and hurry. That nigga ain't say nothing. That's so crazy. I would believe that, Todd, because back in the day, man, we was fucking chilling with the animals, man. We was chilling with the lions and the tigers and the bears. Oh my. We was kicking it with them, man. Wouldn't that be awesome? You know what? But animals are not stupid, man. Why do you think that animals attack us? Do you think they attack us because we corner them or just because we're in their territory? I don't think they attack us just because we're in their territory. I think they attack us because they know what the fuck we do. They know it. They done seen their homeboys get shot. They done seen one of their family members get shot. They done seen some people get shot. They know to get away from them sons of bitches. You know what I'm saying? Oh, ooh, that's one of them two-legged things. Y'all, let's go or let's attack his ass. You know what I'm saying? That's, you supposed to feel funny, little PA. You supposed to feel funny. Because you know what you're doing? Do you know what a coffin is? What is a coffin? What do you put inside of a coffin? Dead body, a dead carcass. That's what you put inside of a coffin, huh? So that's what your stomach is, a fucking coffin. Because you're putting dead flesh into your body. You may as well be, what do they call those? A cannibal. You may as well be a cannibal because you're eating flesh. You're eating flesh. Isn't that a cannibal? You're eating flesh, man. That is just, woo-wee. It's no bueno. Not carnivore. Not a carnivore. Nope. Cannibal. Yeah, man, because you're putting dead flesh in your body. Dead flesh. People say, man, yeah, because we're fucking we got canines, you know, we're supposed to eat meat. It's for tearing flesh. Okay, we'll go out to the cow pasture, and the first cow you see, jump out the car, run up to him, and take a bite out of him. Take a bite out of him. Shit, you can't. Why? You got to dumb the food down. You got to scrape off the fucking fur and shit. You know what I'm saying? And make sure all the intestines and gross stuff is out of it. And then you got to cook it so you can eat it. Do you know when a wolf or a lion or animals, when they kill something, do you know what they eat first? Do you know they eat their insides first? Because they know that's where the most protein is at. So how come you guys don't eat livers and spleens and gizzards and shit? You know what I'm saying? That's where the most protein's at. And don't cook it if you want all the protein. Well, there you have it. And I always tell people, what animal do you most closely associate with that's in the wild? Fucking gorilla. That's the only thing that we can closely associate with, man. And they don't eat meat. They got some huge ass teeth too. They got teeth big as lion's teeth. That's crazy. Anyway, you guys, thank you guys for the therapy session. I appreciate you guys so much. It's time for me to get in here and get my yoga on. Woo! Oh, it's been 2 days since I've done it. Or I missed 2 days. Good stretch, buddy. Good stretch. I appreciate you guys for sliding through and spending your morning with me. Thank you so much for the therapy session. I still can't believe that we got 22 people in here and only 9 thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that post notification bell so you don't miss any of these fire-ass videos. You can catch me across all social medias. You can catch me on Snapchat, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, fucking Twitter, tweet. You catch me on all that shit, man. It's usually Wake and Bake Inc. If it's not Wake and Bake Inc., it's under Budabi Walker. That's BUDAABIWALKER. Also, if you want to donate to the Wake and Bake family, please do so by donating to my PayPal. That link is in the description. Also, you guys, check out the merch, man. Y'all get on over there and get yourself. If you ain't got much money, man, just buy a sticker or something. It'll help grow the channel. Buy a sticker, buy a coffee mug, buy a hoodie, a sweatshirt. Check it out, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Love your life, man. I hope your day is filled with peace and prosperity. May nothing but good things come to you for the rest of your days. Y'all ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here, squad goals, and stay baked. Deuces, y'all.